I'm in Rishikesh, a magical little city in the foothills of the Indian Himalayas. The star of this place is the sacred Ganga, or Ganges River, which flows toward the plains. Some come here for adventure, but others come for spiritual tourism. The place has always been important to Hindus, but Westerners started coming after the Beatles did in 1968. The ashram where John, Paul, George, and Ringo stayed and wrote most of the White Album is closed, a sad, overgrown shell of what it once was. You can meet with gurus, have different kinds of readings. You can dabble in ancient healing therapies, present offerings at shrines and temples.
Right, and then you have to say Om Namah Shivaya once again.
Om Namah Shivaya. Admire the sacred cows, who always have the right of way. You can stumble upon people chanting outside caves. And you can explore yoga and meditation in a place with no judgment. My first yoga teacher was this guy.
When your mind will be happy, your body will be happy.
But the one who stuck with me most was this man. He's 105 years old and still doing this. Ready to get your meditation on? This sweet Swami introduced me to dynamic meditation. It involves screaming, dancing, laughing, and sounds a bit crazy. But by the time I left, I was totally blissed out. Every night along the Ganga, there are ceremonies to honor the river. One must-see spot for this ceremony, called a Ganga Arti, is at Parmarth Nikitan Ashram, the biggest ashram in town. The head of the ashram leads the nightly crowd in chanting, prayers, and song. That woman near him? She's a disciple who grew up Jewish in Los Angeles. For more than 17 years, this has been her home. Some gurus don't live here full-time. One of them is this Brazilian man, Prem Baba. His devotees, all Westerners from what I could tell, fill an airy hall each day to hear his words, offer devotional songs, bow, and dance in his presence. Nearby, there's another holy city for Hindus called Haridwar, where crowds go into the Ganga to cleanse their sins. It's also a site for funerals. Families gather around pyres to release the souls of their loved ones and offer them peace. After leaving Rishikesh for good, and before I boarded my plane back to New Delhi, I found a temple where people can pray for their heart's desires. I prayed to hold on to what I'd learned.